What's good, world? It's your boy Hoggy here. And right now, I just want to take this time right now just to kind of reflect on this past year. And this past year has been rather difficult for myself and for my family, my loved ones. But most importantly, this past year has been a year and a season of transition as well as a season of growth. But I've come to the conclusion that whenever you see fit to act, whenever you know, or in your heart of hearts know that something's not right, to be able to act and speak. Because the sheer fact is that we all need to come together to one accord, to look out for one another. And the reason why I'm bringing this little lengthy message to you guys is it's been telling in all my past videos that I've been going through something that I haven't really addressed. And right now, today is the time that I address it. For those who don't know me, I am I can say, have been a professional public servant with the fire department for quite some time, and I've developed relationships with the community that I serve as well as the community that I live in, and I've always had a heart of service and servitude, and I always wanted to try to give back in any way, shape, or form I can, because I feel like service is the reason why I get to live another day. I get to breathe another day. I get to think another day. I get to eat another day. It's the currency that I have to pay to be on this world, is to serve others in need and not in need. And for the past year, I've really put my blinders on, and I'm very much goal oriented. And whenever I set my mind to something, everything else kind of gets put on the back burner. And it didn't take too long for me to really realize that I have to not only serve my community as well as my job. I have to serve the ones that's in my house, the ones that have my best well-being in mind. And I ended up having a call, not to get into too many specific details. And unfortunately, I had to witness three individuals lose their life. And nothing that I seemed out of the ordinary. I've seen and experienced a lot of unfortunate circumstances and situations in my line of work. And this one kind of stuck with me a little bit more because I was rendered helpless. And as a firefighter, we've always all trained to rely on your training. That's why we train so much. So when we come to respond, it looks like chaos, but it's organized chaos because we revert to our training. We don't think about anything else. But this particular call in nature, I was rendered helpless, like I said before, because it had something to do with the scene not being secure and safe. And I kind of watch the three individuals lose their lives and decompensate. And it really stuck with me. And it stuck with me for enough to, at the end of the call, when we were trying to reach the individuals next of kin, one of the guys had a child that was the same age as my child. And to lo and behold, the guy also was the same age as me at the time. And in the sense of that, you witness your own mortality. That that this thing can end as quick as it's begun. And for me, I'm very, very, spiritually and deeply rooted. I asked somebody for help. I called out my support group, which is my wife and relatives, and they pointed me in the right direction to get with the right people. And I say that to say this: you really don't know who you are until the world shows you who you are and what you go through. And my line of work, like I said before, we have all these cool different models, adapt and overcome, train, train like you play. So when it's time to play, you can resort back to your training. Like just little things like that to kind of, get you in the mind frame of, do your job, because you're doing your job, somebody else's life on the line, and etc. But when it comes to the time, really when, these macho men and women, ask for help, it's been very much difficult in nature. With all the stigmas that's going on out in the world, and I'm not, crying victim or asking to be a victim, but with all the stigmas that's going around and in the world, there's not many people that's really advocating for the first responders. And for myself and for my family, if I didn't have, the great support group and great people around me, I don't know where I would be or what I would be doing right now. So what I'm saying to you today is this thing I put together called Twin2ition. It really started off as a podcast, just myself and my twin brother just kind of giving our different takes on how we should and go about things, and how our lives and kind of in the middle of the road kind of intersect, but they always stayed parallel to a point where things were different in nature on both sides of the road. And unfortunately that fell through, just time constraints, differences, and scheduling, and what I had going on and what he has going on. And I just wanted to reach out to you guys, let you guys know that something like that still is in the works, but it may evolve a little bit different. But I just really wanted to come out here and kind of speak my truth. The words that I give you guys are the words that I give to myself on a day-to-day basis. It started off as just me writing a subtle note to myself, and I figure words can really reach you, but words with a visual can also reach your heart, your mind, and your spirit, and your soul. And when your thoughts become things, and your things become words, and then your words become whatever you put out into this world. And I wanted to represent everything that I say I am, but I tell everybody it's kind of hard to preach a sermon and not live one. And I really wanted to reflect on being a man of my word, and by living my truth, and being a man of what I said I was going to do and get done. So like I said before, I've been in a situation where I had to just take some time and kind of envelop and develop myself and get through what I was going through at the time, and currently still am. And I say that I've since tried to return back in a limited capacity, and the truth be told, it was one of the hardest things I had to do. I can just feel all those emotions going through me again as I speak with you now, but actually when I was going through it, and that's when you realize about something about yourself, whether you fight or flight, whether you stay or you flee. And as I had tears rolling down my eyes, and I was sweating up my nice collared shirt, and my hands were sweaty, all I could just think about is all the words that I've been giving you guys, all the words of encouragement I've been giving you guys day in and day out, and all the words of encouragement you guys have been giving me as well. So to that fact, I finished the day out, but I just knew it took a lot out of me. So at this time right now, I'm kind of gonna dedicate myself to being a better version of myself, and to really see this thing through. Continue the healing process with myself, to be transparent with you, that I am true to what I say and what I do, who I am. And I want to make that known to the world, to the masses, or to over the 5 people who like this, that I'm here for you. All I ask that you be here with me as well. We're all human in nature. There's nothing special about me. We're all on the same level playing field. But I want to let you guys know that you have a supporter, you have a brother, you have a listening ear when it comes to me. And all I ask is that in return, just to have somebody that can really listen, without any biases, without any judgment. And not to regress back, but my profession, it was called the fire department, and most guys said, hey, they wanted to be the fare department. I had situations where guys say, leave your feelings at home. And I feel like in a profession like that, you have to be empathetic. You can't render a service or care to somebody that you don't care about. And I remember of an old quote that I've heard, in my journey: people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And it's really stuck with me. I've been that guy that's been praying with you, on calls. I've been praying, with just people I see in the street. But I want to let the people know that, I don't let the world dim your light. Because your light is what can bring somebody else towards the light. And just to stay away from, good and evil and all that mess, I just wanted to, shed some light on this world. Because we live in a real, real dark place right now. Everybody's judgmental. Everybody has a difference in opinion. And I want to let you guys know to continue to be the light, continue to be that positive force, continue to speak words of encouragement to your neighbor, co-worker, to your friend, or just maybe a stranger in the street. Continue to be that advocate of change. Twin2ition's pillars, like I said before, stand on love, positivity, and change. And I want to continue to, grow and envelop this place. But I want to let you guys know that I am very much genuine at heart. I'm also business-minded when it comes to the profession and whatever I do. I put forth all the effort that I have. But I just wanted to let you guys know that there probably will be a little bit more lengthier Twin2ition segments, or maybe a podcast coming in the near future. It'll start off as small in nature. But like I told y'all guys before, you start off with small, big gonna get attracted to you. So to those of you watching, those of you listening, those of you learning, those of you that are supporting, even to the ones that are judging, I appreciate all the feedback, good and bad. It's only gonna make me better. But for the most part, I want to tell you guys thank you from the bottom of my heart. From my family, thank you for being able to, bring me into you guys' homes, to your cell phone, or while you're on lunch break, or while you're at the gym. I want to tell you thank you. It's definitely been an honor and a pleasure to continue to serve you, and to continue to serve. It may be at a different capacity, but to thank you for all your hard work up to this point thus far, your support, your love, your kind words, your prayers, your shares, your retweets, everything in between. So I take this time right now to tell you guys I'm here with you, and wanted to also let you guys know that you see that it says finish strong, and it says be everything you can be. I like to leave little notes like that just around the house to myself as words of encouragement, to let me know that my story is not over, just like yours isn't over. Nothing but a page on a chapter. Continue to write your story. Continue to strive to be the best version of yourself in and outside this world. But most importantly, do the things that matter. If you feel like something that needs to be changed, be an advocate. I would definitely support you wholeheartedly. Like I said before, Twin2ition is the place, y'all. Promoting love, positivity, and change, man. You change your thoughts, you'll definitely change this world, because you're changing it with me. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.